Okay, guys, so this is AU. I'm doing this one live. So I have right here 50%. So from this area, right, high there to low, you have a 50% already been filled completely. Completely. So check it out. This is, let's see. So right here, we actually mitigated 50% and filled the little imbalance right here. I don't know if you're able to see it. I'm gonna set maybe to erase for you to see. That high was an inducement that was taken. Check it out. See that? See how this high, this one, wasn't respected. That is a lower time from order block, right? This is the weekly. There's a little gap right here that's now been filled. Okay. So, and what happened? You're gonna be amazed after you see what happened right there. So we have 50% fill. We also have a strong, um, let's say, high zone because this took liquidity from this and then broke the structure right to the downside. So we just retraced 50%, had a little inducement zone right here. You're gonna see it a little bit better on the daily, even H4. Okay, so this is the inducement right here, right here. You see it was taken out, inducement taken out. Right now it's liquidity taken out. The only thing that we did was fill a little imbalance right there into that wick. There we go. More than enough, right? So I'm gonna set this as blue first of all. I'm gonna take out this because we already know it's the 50%. That's also a breaker block. So that's the important thing, you see. It's aligned with the breaker block and is this, let me show you in the H1. There you go. There you go. That is the order block right here. This one. Okay. Let me use the mark. There you go. All this little order block right there. Perfectly filled. Let's tap H2. This one to the T with the breaker block right here. Okay. So let's just extend it for you to see. There you go. Right. This is the breaker block. Boom. There we go. So we could even take this, just the breaker block, the little inducement right here. This one. Got taken out. 50% of the weekly. Perfectly filled right here. Boom. What happened after we did that? Well, we were having a series of this was all this was just moving to take this internal liquidity. Now the expectation is to go to the downside and take all the external liquidity, which is lying right here. Okay, so I'm gonna set the rate. That is the trade range. Let's see. So external liquidity right there. Okay, there we go. So now this everything. I mean, it's gonna take time, right? Obviously, because we're talking about 250 pip movement somewhere there. But this is what I want you to see, right? This is what I want you to see. Okay. See how we broke right there, right? So this is the boss. I'm gonna move this out. That was the inducement. And this is a little grab of liquidity. Okay, there we go. So now all this is like this should come to premium zone, right? Now this is gonna align with several stuff right here. At this moment, Asia is ranging. So if we go to M30, right? Zoom, let's see M15. We cannot say this is yet a swing low because yeah. Let's see. Yeah, right there. So we have a break right here. It barely took the liquidity, and then we had the boss. So now let's see boss. So now our trading range right here on the M15, M30 is from here to right here. I'm gonna do this as a line for you to see how this was actually taken. So take out the dot. You see how it was taken out? You see that? Right? So that is now confirmed as our trading range, right? Now this is gonna come up. This is gonna come up. Okay. This is what's gonna happen. We might be having, Asia. This, I mean, if the idea is to, trade to the upside, to mitigate and then to sell. The expectation is to, come high right here as London, Frankfurt opens, London opens, come high here, then drop, take this as an inducement, take this as an inducement, right? And mitigate this little wick right there, which is an order block right there. This is a breaker, so there's an error right here. Yeah, right there. And, buy. So that would be the buy hedge. Okay, you could hedge it out. And then the sells can come from this breaker right here. All the zone. But I would be wanting to see a little bit more of liquidity because at this moment, this is the inducement. Okay, this is also a very valid zone for you to see. Check it out. All this because we do have inducement. Now, I'm not so sure if this is going to go so high right here at London, maybe London and a little bit of New York, and then, it drops. So this would be like an inducement. So I have those two zones, that breaker, and obviously a very, very, very extreme premium price. So let me take out this. Let's go to M5. There you go. I like this one a lot. Okay. This is an inducement. Yep, right there. Just like that. So this will be the possible buy zone. Okay. And yeah, there's no inducement right here. A nice clear one. But this one is good. This one, looks good. Because if we're formed, a kind of, double tops like right here before getting there, that would be the inducement form at that moment, right? We have the breaker and we have a nice order block supply, normal, supply order block or a base. So it's nice, it would be a nice, possibility to sell it there. I would love to see, a confirmation right here on the M15. I'm sorry, M1, something like that. But the other option would be this one, of course, with the inducement and this zone right here acting as an extreme more. If we go to H2, this is the candle that took the liquidity. All this candle right there. I like to mark it in green just to have it in mind. Right there. Okay. So obviously it aligns with the breaker. No, it's too high. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't align with the breaker. So we have that one. Let's go to M30. Yeah, we do have this one, which would be the very extreme. So it's an area for you to maybe watch out. It's a big area, of course. Let's check it out. 12 pips, so you can maybe refine this to this breaker right there, just above the inducement zone, or else we have right here the other zone right here, which that's for the two zones which I would be wanting to maybe focus to possibly sell. We'll have to see how this behaves. There you go. So buys, buys, and then the possible sell. Now targets for the buys are pretty obvious, right? The sell zones, but for the sells, you gotta search for unmitigated strong lows. So we have right here a very clear unmitigated strong low, which is this one. Check liquidity, and then we did a boss right here. That is an this is supposed to take all the external liquidity, so it's a swing target, right? It should drop right here, but this would be a zone in which price is going to be having some sort of issues to get there. So if we go to Earth 30, you see a possible zone right there. It's gonna be, yeah, right here. There's one. Perfect. Cause why? Well, because there's an inducement just above, and it's an Asia low, which is it hasn't been swept. So that would be as an inducement, and just below that, the TP and the possible hedge buy. There you go. So the idea would be something like this, for example. Would be something like this, come down, buy, sell here or sell the right there. Let's say that, for example, right here, just to give an example, and then you come right here, and then you hedge it to buy, and then and then you sell. Right? That's how it up right there. Oh my God. So that is the idea, guys.